I would say that in general, my room is kind of like a mishmash of all different art media. There's little separate spaces for things, whether it's for matting or whether it's for painting or working on the computer or in the darkroom or finding still life items or reference materials or art history books. It's kind of like a library and an art room and everything all put together. So I think, everywhere from messy media to clean media, it's just, there's so much in the space that it really can inspire anybody to find their own voice. I just love the weirdness of the room. I love that there are giant nails sticking down from the ceiling and wires hanging, and it used to be an old auto shop, so even the bricks were once down into the auto shop, and just the weird floor that chips and pieces fly all over. There's furniture that has been pulled out of garbage dumps, but then there's brand new computers. So I love the old and the new mixed together. So it's not such a precious environment that when some people come in that they feel like, ooh, I don't want to touch anything. It's like a very tactile environment. But I would say what makes it, being my favorite part, even though I'll be getting a new room from this point, is I think always the students coming in and then bringing that creative vibe in it and utilizing whatever is in the room. I think that will still always be my favorite part of the room, is wherever you are, as long as that brings the heart and soul with it. It's not necessarily the building part of it, but I just want everybody to feel at home, like whether they come from poverty or they come from wealth, that when they step into this environment, they feel like it's a place where they belong. When I came here, I've been teaching here about 23 years, so the darkroom was in place then, and it's been kind of a battle to keep it. But I think the darkroom has been really important because I think looking at traditional media and with current media and mixing those together, I think is really, really important. I think just because you have a computer, it doesn't mean you throw the pencils away. And so the darkroom it will always be magic, even though it's getting ready to be gone, all right, in a large form. I think there's just that magic of being able to be up, moving, working with the chemicals, doing that physical side of it, and then seeing that come up, and you really have to have quality to your work. It can't be a mistake that you fix really easily, and I think that's something that's starting to get lost in the digital age, and I think that darkroom really shows that. You really get that gritty going back to the heart of where the medium started. I think just all of the little weird things that are in the room, I know it's always overwhelming when you come into the room, but there's just so many things that people will just pick up, and they'll pick up one little thing and they'll be inspired by it. I think if you just find something that speaks to you within this space, it can be really something that fuels your creativity. This is definitely a world of funny stories.